Our next stop on the VRC World Championship Tour heads to Germany for the 8-scale nitro NASCAR truck VRC World Championship. Here's your A-main grid lineup right here. 10 drivers. Any one of these drivers has what it takes. Who's going to be our world champion? We're going to find out here in 10 minutes. We're off and underway. Jimmy Flack leading us out in this one. The rocket fast nitro NASCAR trucks here. Rocketing through turn 2 and down on the back stretch they go. As you can see, the whole pack all bunched up still right there together. Looks like we got Graham Raystrick in the number 2 spot, Matt Reddick in the 3 spot, Stephen Halliday in the 4, Andrew Bardetta in the 5. Second, third, fourth, and fifth, all going to be right there together down the front stretch into 1, coming out of 2. Matt Reddick up in that 2 spot now. I believe that it's going to be Raystrick right there behind him. Raystrick looking to the inside, coming onto the backstretch. These guys are absolutely flying. These are some of the fastest machines I have seen in the oval scene in a long time. These guys are on the gas, our 8-scale nitro NASCAR truck. And they head onto the backstretch. A good view of our chase cam here. Reddick in the number 2 spot, battling out with Graham Raystrick. Raystrick in the orange and white. Raystrick to the inside. Reddick goes a bit wide. Raystrick taking over the number 2 spot now. Reddick takes it right back from him. Down the backstretch. It's hard to keep track of these guys. 1 minute into this one. This is a 10-minute race here for these drivers as they are wide open around this course here in Germany. Down the back straightaway they go. Reddick still in second. Raystrick in third now. Bardetta in the 4 spot. Halliday in the 5. Nutty Fox in the 6. Winfred Antonia in the 7. Jason Garcia in the 8. Tobias Lindgren in Milan Pica. There you see Raystrick coming down the front stretch there. Fast lap right now for Raystrick, his personal best. A 6.302 on lap number 6. Matt Reddick, his fast lap just a lap ago there, a 6.268. He's going to be 1.9 seconds back from our race leader, Jimmy Flack. Jimmy Flack, your top qualifier, no surprise there, and he is out front, leading charge here. Here they come back down the front stretch. There's Winfred Antonia in the 7th place spot. Qualified 7th is sitting 7th, but he's got a good battle right now with Jason Garcia and Tobias Lindgren in that mix as well, along with Nutty Fox just ahead of him. Back down the front stretch into 1, coming out of 2. Your race leader, Jimmy Flack. 2 points. Oh, big mistake for Antonia there. Coming out of turn 2. Let's take a slow motion replay here. Comes out of 2, loses the rear end, almost saved it. Spins out, ends up going the wrong way there, up into the grass, comes out of the grass, has to spin a 180 and get back going again. Tell you what, this fast-paced racing right here, it's easy to make a mistake, but it's hard to make that time back up. Andrew Bardetta into the 6th spot right now as he is chasing down. I believe Nutty Fox sits ahead of him there. Lindgren in that mix as well. Lindgren may be a lap down from these drivers here. 3 minutes into this race here. Bardetta's fast lap last time by was a 6.4. Graham Raystrick in that 3 spot here. 0.5 of a second back from Reddick in the 2 spot. Jimmy Flack going to be 3.6 seconds out in the lead. Here's Stephen Halliday. Halliday coming out of turn 2. Down the back stretch he goes into 3. Coming out of 4. Back down the front stretch. There you see Raystrick just ahead of him there. Halliday 0.6 of a second back. This is a big racetrack, and these guys are absolutely flying around it right now. A whole nother level. Jimmy Flack's fast lap on lap number 26 is a 6.170. And 3:45 into this one, Jimmy Flack makes the pit stop. He is in and out. Such a big track, wide open. They've got these trucks tapped out, and they are using every drop of fuel that they possibly can here in this one. We're going to see more pit stops. As you can see, pit lane not exactly ideal here. They've got to make a pretty sharp turn to get into pit lane. So they're going from what seems like 500 miles an hour down that front stretch to nothing, trying to make that 180 into that 90 into pit lane there. Halliday in for fuel there. Peter in for fuel for their first pit stop. A lot of these nitro racers, especially from like the off-road scene, 5, 6, 7 minutes maybe. These guys, as wide open as they're going right here, we're looking at 4-minute pit stops. 6.3. That's going to be Graham Raystrick's fast lap right now. 12.5 there with the pit stop. Raystrick is up in the 2 spot now. Matt Reddick in the 3 spot. Stephen Halliday in the 4. Bardetta in the 5. Lindgren, Fox, Garcia, Antonia, and Pica. Coming up on the halfway mark here. This one, it's a 10-minute race. Into the chase cam we go. We can see just how fast Matt Reddick. Oh, Matt Reddick, a big mistake right there. Slow motion replay comes off the bricks there. Reddick looks like he's got it. Just broke loose. You can see he's just pushing the car, pushing the tires as hard as possible. And they broke loose there. He spins out. 5-10 into this one. Matt Reddick now still in the number 3 spot. Got some catching up to do though. Juan Pica working his way through the field. He is sitting in the number 10 spot here. Oh, Pica up into the wall there. Pica looked like truck may be pushing just a little bit for him as he is trying to get that thing around this racetrack. Here's, oh, big mistake for Graham Raystrick. Raystrick right there catches the edge. I mean, an inch further and he would have been clear. Raystrick catches the edge there of the wall, goes spinning out of control. Gets back around. He is still in the number 2 spot here, just like Jimmy Flack. Back down the backstretch he goes here. Raystrick, 1 lap back from your race leader, Jimmy Flack. He's only got 1/10 of a second on Reddick right there behind him. He's got Nutty Fox just ahead. Fox is going to be allowed to. Whoa! Here comes Reddick now. Reddick turning up the heat. Matt Reddick up in the number 2 spot. Raystrick trying to take it back from him. Reddick bumping up against the outside wall. Raystrick back up in the 2nd. Reddick drops the 3rd. Here is Bardetta in the 5 spot in the yellow and white truck as he rockets back around here. This one's 6:20 in. We're going to see another pit stop here before too long here from these drivers. Some slow-mo as Bardetta. Look at Bardetta. You can see all 3. Lingren, Garcia, Bardetta going all the way outside on the bricks off the tarmac. Here they come back around here. Jimmy Flack using that wide line as well, trying to hold on to the race lead. I say that like he's got somebody close to him. He has no one anywhere close to him. Here comes Halliday. Good view of all of our top drivers. Their different line around this unique racetrack and very fast racetrack as well. Oh, Garcia having some trouble there. Whoa! Bardetta puts the car chassis up against the wall there. 7 minutes into this one. 3 minutes to go. It's Flack, Raystrick, Reddick, Halliday, Fox, your top 5. Bardetta, Garcia, Antonia, Pica, and Lindgren rounding out your field here. Here comes Bardetta down the front stretch. 7:15 into this one. These guys are moving so fast. It's hard to keep track exactly who's going which way and what all is taking place on this racetrack. A lot of action. Here comes Flack. This is the only time as a driver on this racetrack that you've got a little bit of breathing room, and that is when you come in for fuel. You want a fast pit stop, but I got to be honest, if I was one of these guys, if a few extra seconds fell in there that I could just breathe and calm down, that'd be good, because I tell you what, this is hard to watch, let alone drive. Jimmy Flack out front leading the way. Raystrick still in 2nd. Halliday up into 3rd now. Reddick in 4th. Here is Reddick. Down the backstretch he goes. He is up into the 4th spot. 8 minutes into this one. 2 minutes left to go here. Everybody going to be finishing up their final pit stops. And here comes Reddick in for his. Garcia in for his as well. And Reddick is out. Here comes Halliday. Halliday up on 2 wheels. Halliday in for his pit stop. A little bit longer pit stop there for Halliday. It looks like he had some trouble getting on the wall. He is out of pit lane now. That's going to allow Reddick up into the number 3 spot. Raystrick in the 2 spot here. Jimmy Flack out front with 1.5 minutes to go. Jimmy Flack on lap number 80 here. Halliday working his way around in 4th. He's going to be 1.7 seconds out of a top 3 finish here. There's Matt Reddick in that 3rd and final podium spot for the World Championship. Out of turn 4, down the front stretch, into turn 1 he goes. Whoa, Reddick getting a little bit loose there, coming off the bricks. Watch here. Reddick just is about loses the rear end of the truck there. What a save for him. Raystrick, meanwhile, in that 2 spot, looking fantastic here. He's got a 2-second lead over Reddick in 3rd. Halliday's only 0.8 of a second back from Reddick now. Andrew Bardetta, Nutty Fox, Jason Garcia, Milan Pica, Winfred Antonia, and Tobias Lindgren. Your running order right now with 40 seconds to go. Here comes Matt Reddick. Reddick looking to try to hold on to 3rd. 0.9 of a second ahead of Stephen Halliday. Here comes Halliday. Halliday getting a bit wild and wide. Through turn 2, some slow-mo here of Halliday down the backstretch, coming into 3, coming out of turn 4. 15 seconds to go. This wild and crazy race coming to an end here. These guys have been wide open for 10 minutes straight. That is time. Here they come back around. Down the backstretch, Jimmy Flack coming around for the World Championship win yet again here in this one. Graham Raystrick coming around for that number 2 spot. Matt Reddick third, Halliday and Bardetta. Congratulations yet again, the undefeated Jimmy Flack from the USA, another VRC Oval World Championship title.